Here we are. It's Crystal Rosas here, by the need for 9, the Bay's #1 hit music station with the Bay Area's own Saweetie in the building.
Hey, girl.
She's kind of like outdoing me a little bit with the ice on the teeth. I thought I was cute with my 2 diamonds, and she's over here all the time.
And girl, with them perfect row of top teeth. You cute.
So excited that you're here with us.
Thank you.
You were born in Hayward, right?
Santa Clara.
Oh, Santa Clara. Okay.
I grew up in Hayward.
You grew up in Hayward. Okay, I'm a Sleepy Hollow baby. I was born at Kaiser in
Really?
Hayward. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So did you hang around Hayward a little bit? What was the age that you were around?
I was running the streets like elementary school. And then I went to middle school in Palo Alto for a little bit. And then I went to high school in, my mind just went blank, Sacramento.
Okay. So how was that? Like the change from like the Bays?
It wasn't that much of a difference, only because the high school I went to at the time was so cultured. Like it was like hella just black people and like Spanish people and Asian people. So it was like it wasn't like the Bay, but there was still a lot of culture there.
You didn't miss out.
No.
Yeah, and I think that people from Sac are still from the Bay. I know there's a debate over here, like,
well,
are you from the Bay or not?
It's definitely not the Bay Area, but a lot of people who are from the Bay relocate in Sac.
Yeah, see, makes sense. So I first heard of you, my friend Gabby, she put me onto your High Maintenance EP. And it was, You Thought You Were Slick, Would You Slip It? Yeah, okay, that song got me through my crazy breakup.
Really?
Yes, and I'm not the only one. You really be making music for girls out here who are going through tough times. And Saweetie is that person to help you recognize and remember who you are. Okay, if you forget for a second who you are, just listen to some Saweetie, because she be putting you in your place.
Thank you, girl. I gotta uplift y'all.
And I love that. We really do need that for females, because we have the guys over here always talking about how they like money more than us, and how they be running through females. But I feel like the girls need to be on that hype even more, because we have so much more to offer than guys, TBH. So when I hear females like Saweetie over here rapping about the realness that the females can bring, I'm like, yes, queen. Like that's definitely what I need to hear.
I feel like we give life. So it's just like, why not respect us? Why not, know your value? So I just want to remind women to, cherish yourself and value yourself, because if you don't, then who else will?
Exactly. So we do play, obviously, My Type on Wild and Friday every single night. That's like the anthem on Wild. Every time that comes on, I'm like, ladies, you know what it is.
Yeah.
So I feel like you have a lot of valid points in your song, and I kind of want to dissect it and converse a little bit about it.
Let's go, girl.
So here we go. Hennessy on my lips. Take a little sip. Are you a drinker? Like, is that what you do, or?
Well,
how do you turn up? Like, what's like a turn up situation for you?
A little bit of, that dark, keep me going. I try to, girls, let me tell you, I try to switch over to light. It just didn't work for me. Like, my body just rejects it.
And you get sleepy, or like you just
No,
feel groggy,
it just makes me feel weird. Like, I tried it because, like, my body started to become immune to, like, that other stuff. So I'm like, I tried it, but it's not my cup of tea.
Okay, so you're with the dark, and do you need a little chase? Because when I drink, like, I am a wussy. Like, I need, like, that Sprite or that Squirt or whatever.
Girl, honestly, it just depends. Like, if I'm in my bag and I'm with my girls, I can drink that straight. No chase.
Yes. Okay. So move on to the next line. Privacy on the door. I'ma make that itch grip. So, like, grip, is it as in Kegels, or like what do you mean by grip?
Girl, you feel me? If you can make a grip, you know what I'm talking about.
I think I did know what you're talking about, but I just wanted a little clarity on the grip situation.
Oh, she over there making the face. It's too much for her.
Cringe.
But y'all, I am talking about a workout. My auntie in the corner, and we're gonna keep it clean today. I'm talking about the Kegels. What was you talking about?
Yeah, I was talking about the Kegels.
Not even, that's what I was talking about. Don't mind me. I'm over here just playing with y'all.
I knew it. Rich hit 8 figures. That's my type. Okay. So do you think that with a man, money is a priority? I feel like it helps a lot in a situation, only because it shows that a man is motivated.
The younger me, when I was in high school, I'm a very supportive person. So if you're getting your life together, it's cool. But we grown now. So he needs to be making money, more money than me, because I ain't about to be taking care of nobody.
Oh, you heard that?
I know that's right.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, maybe, and especially maybe when I was little too.
She getting on my nerves. My bad, girl. My bad.
No worries. Yeah, I felt like when I was maybe younger, a little more immature, I think I looked at money a little differently. Like, I need a sugar daddy or I need someone to pay for my stuff. Now it's more of a like, I just need to make sure that you got me, and if anything, you can get me too. But I do have me, period. And
of course,
you having your own thing also helps. But it's more of like a motivation thing. If I see a guy around our age and he's still broke, like has nothing, it's like, what have you been doing for 25 years? Like, I'm kind of
that ain't my type.
Yeah, it's not my type. Okay, 8-inch big. Ooh, that's good pipe. I did bring a little measuring heart tape. Okay, 8.
Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6,
7, 8.
8.
Okay, so.
Okay. Oh, wait, I don't need to lock it. Okay.
Push it harder on this side.
Right here?
Yeah.
Okay. Dang,
see, she got those nails, and we don't play out here.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, 8 inches. Now that you're looking at it, you're like, wait, what am I saying? But I mean, that's kind of large in a charge.
I knew what I was saying, girl.
That's pretty big.
It's like a Comcast remote.
Yeah, I would say like a Comcast remote.
Y'all get my auntie out here.
That's pretty large. Like, is that bigger than my head?
Yeah. Let me
As big as her foot. So just know, fellas, if she puts her Gucci sock, wait, put that back up. If she puts her Gucci sock next to you and it's not at least this big, get out of her face. It does not need to be in Saweetie's presence.
Girl, you know what? I was talking about an actual pipe though, like a sewer pipe, girl.
Duh, auntie, like we're talking about sewer pipes out here.
My auntie over here, girl.
Okay, the next, I'm just gonna leave that one because it's auntie here. Pee dripping ice, he get flown out to me. Do you prefer guys get flown out to you, or do you prefer to get flown out to guys? I have my opinions, but I want to hear
What's your opinions?
I think it's just more convenient if he gets flown out to me. Like, cute, I can take myself somewhere. I've been there and around the block. Like, come to me if you really like me. Change your schedule and your work things because I have things to do.
I agree with you, girl. But the only reason why I don't mind going to him is so I can leave whenever I want.
Girl, you got those guys who overstay their welcome.
Girl, because in the past, girl, I just hate when someone's just around and you can't get rid of them, girl. I'd rather be over there and I can just be like, I'm out.
The worst is like when you spend more time with a guy and then like you just find out you hate him more and more and more the more time you spend with him and you're like, what did I do?
Yeah, so it was a big flex, like kind of like, I could fly you out, don't play me. I got my own money. I can do these things too.
But we're not trying to fly guys out.
No, definitely not. Just a flex.
Just a simple, some light.
Yeah, something like.
Back to Bay Area now here. What about your Bay Area sports teams? Like, because there's always like Niners, Raiders, like A's, Giants. What about you?
Well, my papa played for the 49ers. So not even automatically, because my auntie is the president of ticketing at the Raiders, so it's just
out here.
Yeah, girl, my auntie. I mean, you know, we all about the grind. We all about just doing what we supposed to do, and it's just really hard to decide because it's kind of like we got people on both sides.
Yeah, that's how I feel. If someone tells me, I'm more towards East Bay because Hayward, obviously, I live in Oakland and all that, but I just feel like, I have love for the whole Bay.
Yeah, me
I'm not
too.
going to say you or you. Let's just throw love everywhere.
Yeah.
I also want to talk about the media pitting female rappers against each other. Because I hear that a lot with, like, Cardi and Nicki and all that, and, like, even other, like, is Meg taking Nicki's side and all that? Like, what are your thoughts on that? Do you feel like we should just kind of, like, try to stop all the beef and just all work together? Because female representation in rap already, like, has it hard as it is. What do you think?
I think that it's the media and the internet. If the internet didn't exist, I don't think a lot of these beefs would start. And I think it's important for like us to be level-headed and to realize that the media is setting us up for that. But honestly, the drama has kind of died down, so I'm pretty proud of that. And people are going to collaborate with people because people are dope and people want to hear dope music, so why not give it to them?
I agree.
I know this, bro.
What about pregnant female rappers in the game? Because we have seen a few examples of that.
I love it, and it's just showing y'all that we have no ceiling to this. They can still go out there and perform with, a belly. Like, this is real life. And I love that the tradition of a woman having to be perfect, not being in a relationship, not being able to get married, not being able to have a kid, not being able to have a normal life while she's still a normal person. I like how that's kind of, that curtain is being lifted, or that blanket is being lifted off of us, because, we meet our written with 8 figures with pipes.
Yeah, 8 inches. You see that?
And we enjoy our time with them. And if a baby come up, the baby come up.
That's what I was gonna ask. Are you? Are you?
No. Okay. So I'm honestly in the corner, y'all. She over there.
No, but I was gonna ask. Like, are you in a place right now where, let's say, a situation like that does come up? Are you okay with having a kid, or maybe you would like to plan it a little more with the perfect person and the perfect time? Like, what is your thoughts on pregnancy right now?
That is a great question, girl. And like when I was a kid, I wanted to be a young mom because my mom was a young mother. She had me when she was 17. I'm thinking that's the normal age to have a kid. Now that I'm older and now that I'm traveling, sometimes only getting 2 hours of sleep, like I'm cranky, and sometimes I'm a baby myself. So it's like, how can I take care of a baby? And I want to make sure that when I have a kid, I have time. And right now, at this point in my career, I'm not even working too much, because I thank God for my blessings, but I'm just doing too much to where I wouldn't be able to give the baby the proper attention he or she would need. But I could definitely see me being, Mama Icy one day.
Mama Icy.
Little ice, big ice.
Yeah. That'd be so cute. Yeah, I see that, and I agree with that too. Mm-hmm. Sometimes, in Cardi's situation, it was more of like an accident, but she rolled with it, and she's still doing her thing.
And that's wonderful, because it just shows the world that we can do anything.
Oh, yep, we could do anything. Mm-hmm. So let's shout out some Bay Area spots. Do you have any favorite Bay Area spots that you remember going to, maybe when you were littler? Or?
Honestly, it's not a landmark, but something that I really love. I think it was on Tennyson. I love the Dairy Bell. And I would beg my mama to go over there and to get me a milkshake, because their milkshake and their burgers and their fries.
Wait, Dairy Bell or Dairy Queen?
I think it's Dairy Bell.
Oh, okay.
Or Dairy Queen. I don't know, one of them. But I hope it's still there, because the apartments I was in, Lord Tennyson Apartments, I think it got remodeled, and that's why I moved away from Hayward. But yeah, I think it was that, and I would just beg her or my dad all the time to take me over there.
Okay, shout out Dairy Bell.
Or Dairy Queen.
Dairy Queen. One of those two.
Yeah.
Another question. Everyone's talking about chicken sandwiches, like Popeyes and Wendy's and Chick-fil-A. Do you have a favorite chicken sandwich?
Girl, so it looked good on TV, but in person it just be so big. And it's just I don't really enjoy it. I like it to be a little thinner.
Yeah.
It's too... Nasty.
I'm asking.
Nasty girl.
I'm nasty when Saweetie calls you nasty.
Girl, no, but I'm not really a fan of that.
The chicken sandwiches?
No.
You're good with regular bacon burger or something?
I'm into fish right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, girl, I'm into fish. Mm-hmm.
So the fried fishes that get cut up at the...
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have that.
Yeah,
I love shrimp and seafood as well.
Mm-hmm.
Basketball season's coming up. You're going to be rooting for our Warriors, right?
Yes.
Hopefully we'll get a ring this time.
Girl, I'm so excited. So this is my first time since college that I'm getting cable.
Oh.
Yeah, because
flags.
In college I couldn't afford it.
Yeah.
And it just my last 2 years in the game has been kind of hectic, so I haven't had time to. But when I don't watch sports, I feel like I'm left out. Mm-hmm. So I'm so excited to get I know it's so little, but it's my first time getting cable in my name, and just
that's adulting right there.
No, yes,
that
it is. Just having it in my
cable.
house. I come from a sports family, so when they have their group chats and they're talking about sports and I don't know what they're talking about, I feel left out.
Oh, FOMO.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Okay, so you're going to be rooting on our Warriors.
Yes.
And I did want to touch on college a little bit, because you have your degree from USC.
Yeah.
And I think that's really important to know, that you can be out here in the rap game and still be an educated woman.
Of course.
Can you talk about that and about how important you think education is? Because some people think that, I think it's half of millennials that think you don't really need college anymore. What do you think about that?
Well, a lot of people don't know is that I went to San Diego State and then transferred to USC. So And the reason of me doing that was I made a promise to myself, and I was like, I don't want to be in school because I don't like it. Because at the time, I felt like I didn't need it. And I was like, if I get accepted into USC, I'm going to stay in school. It's a sign that I need to stay in school because that's my dream school. But if I don't, I'm going to drop out. I got accepted, and I finished, and I'm so happy that I finished because although I might not remember what I learned in class, like the skills of communication, the skills of being responsible, time management, being able to work with people who are not from my walk of life. Like, yes, and it just taught me to be a businesswoman. And I feel like in order to succeed in the world, yes, we have people who drop out. Yes, we have people who never even been to college who are successful. But why not go to school? Even if you don't graduate, I just feel like people should go there and experience it because you're never going to be able to stay in the dorms, go to a sports game, go to class and just meet all these different people just on the street or in corporate America. Like college is like a mix of just all walks of life. So I think it's important that even if you don't want to like go for the full time, to just experience it because you will never ever get to experience that anywhere else.
I agree with that too. I think it's important to go to school. Some people are like, you don't need it if you know what you want to do. But I feel like, it's always a good plan B if anything goes bad or whatever happens. And no one will ever take your education away from you. No one will ever take your degree away from you.
No, definitely. And like I push that because like this, like your mind and what you learn, and it'll never go away. And you can't buy that. You can't buy experience. Yeah, you could buy education, but you can't buy that experience nowhere else. So I would really like push for people to go. Like I was one of them kids who are like, Mom, like, what are you talking about? I'm gonna be a rapper. Like I don't need to go here.
School who? What?
But it was crazy because my teachers, like when we would have like sessions when we would share what we wanted to do in life, they would tailor some of like the projects and some of our assignments to what I wanted to do. So like I remember we had to do a project on, we had to find an industry and a certain amount of career fields, but my teacher was like, I know you want to do music, so I'm going to give you a separate project.
Yeah.
So it's like, I think if you go be vocal about what you do want to do.
So like the teachers can cater to like your
cater to what you want to do. Yeah.
Instead of just like teaching you or making you do these projects that aren't going to help you at all and what you want to do your field.
And I just thought that it was dope that these teachers believed in me enough to be like, okay, she ain't going or want to do this because this is not in her field, but let me give her something for music because we proud that she over here getting her education, but let me tailor it a little bit to fit what she wants to do.
Okay, so be vocal to your professors and teachers. They will be willing to cater to you.
Definitely. I think that's important.
Yes. Okay, so tell us what you got coming up with music and shows soon, or.
Well, I got a couple features that I'm really excited about.
This is get the features, securing the features.
Yes, and if they were my songs, I would like give y'all a sneak peek. But since they're like other people's songs, I can't really share. But I'm really excited about that. I'm going back to like recording mode. I'm trying to like block out like a lot of period of time because I noticed that from my other projects I was like spot recording, and for this time I really want to just like immerse myself in like my music. Zone in. Yes.
Instead of being here, record this. Going here, record this.
Definitely that. And since we were talking about college, like I do, like in the future, I do see myself, going back and getting my master's in like psychology or business. So
Dr. Saweetie.
Dr.
Saweetie.
So I mean, no time soon this year, but in the future I can. But in the meantime, yes. But in the meantime, in between time, I got the icy merch that is selling so well. The icy chains. Got some icy lip gloss coming out soon.
Need that.
Yeah.
Right now, you know what I'm using right now? Vaseline. Look how sad this is.
Girl, I'm gonna send you some. Girl, we taking. I mean, my fans have been complaining about it, but I'm making sure that it's perfect.
Okay. I'm not mad.
Because sometimes you buy lip gloss, it sits in your purse, and then you look at it, and you just don't. I want to make sure it's perfect.
Okay.
Some acting.
Yes.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with those, keep on with that.
Oh, thank you. But I can just see myself doing like a whole bunch of things. I feel like I'm going to be like a mogul.
Yes.
So I think it's important that I start now, even if I'm not like fully in it. Like especially with acting, like I might not be taking acting classes, but I'm still, you know, going on auditions. I'm still reading scripts just to like tiptoe my way into there. But I can see myself like I can see myself doing what like Tupac did, or like who else was an artist who did that? Like
there's been a few
that we grew up watching.
J-Lo.
Even J-Lo, like I loved her movies. So it's like I might not be like, you know, that might not be my second career, like that I'm pursuing full-fledged, but I could see myself like diving into these different fields.
Ice Cube too.
Yeah, Ice Cube. Yeah, that's something like that.
Well, thank you so much for stopping by. We're excited for your merch and your lip gloss coming out soon, seeing you acting soon as well.
Thank you.
Seeing everything that you're going to bring, you know, and also your presence, because we have a lot of artists that roll through, and the first thing that these two said when they came in to set up with me was like, she's so cool, she was so sweet, and that means a lot to people like us in the industry, because there's so many people who roll through where we're just like, we have to hype them up, or we have to, you know, talk good about them because we're playing their records. But
oh my gosh,
behind closed doors, you know how it is. But, you know, you've been so sweet and so awesome to all of us.
Thank you.
So I just really want to point that out.
Well, you know what? I'd like to share this right now because sometimes they ask me what would I tell artists who are coming into the game. What I would tell other artists is that you guys need these people at the radio stations, whether you're on the mic, in front of the camera, behind the camera, because you guys are helping us reach, you know, where we're going. So I really appreciate y'all work. Like without you guys, like, you know, it takes a village to like make something happen. And you know, I'm trying to be number one. I'm trying to be the number one artist in the world. And without y'all, I couldn't be that. So I really appreciate y'all. So young artists, when you come to the radio stations, I don't care if you're cranky, I don't care if you're hungry, show love to these people because these people got your back.
She said what she said.
I said what I said.
Thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you, girl. Thank you.
See you guys.
Bye.